good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Roquan Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. Out of the gun, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 4th down, Fields has to have this one. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Fields on 3rd down. He gets this to Jones over the middle. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bears! Darnell Mooney. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kari Blossingame taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 21-17. Just under 2 minutes to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Mahomes to throw it. Finding Hardman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the focus now shifts to the Bears, trailing by a field goal. 70 seconds remaining. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. All eyes on Fields. Fighting Harry. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Fields. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Santos with the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty at the ball game.